Hey guys, so I messed up. So I had already filmed this intro and our exit sections, but apparently I forgot to plug in my mic. So it's just terrible. So I went ahead and deleted it and we're doing this again. All right, so today we are going to be getting into black salt. I am going to show you how to make it with my own little flair. I'm keeping it real simple. You can make it more elaborate, but we're just getting to like the good old extra oomph of black salt with not a lot of ingredients. And I really hope you guys like this. I really enjoyed making it. So we are going to cut from the library to the kitchen. And I find there's a particular irony in ending up back in the kitchen, which is where the video started, was in the kitchen. Well, we're going to jump into it. I hope you guys really like this. Okay guys, so we're going to go over all of our ingredients here. So what we're doing is we are making what I call my super salt. It's like a variation of the black salt, and obviously you're only going to see my hands, and I'm southern so I talk with my hands, so enjoy that. But what we're going to do is we are going to talk about each ingredient. We are going to grind them up in this big beast right here. I've got my little glass shots for putting my ingredients in after I get them ground up, and then we are going to mix them. So just go over everything we got. We got our white sage, we got our black pepper, we got our Himalayan pink salt. We have, I can't say what these are for YouTube standards, but I'm pretty sure we know what that is. We're going to call it Wacko since I can't use the proper name. This is ashes from my sacrifice fires. We will be going over that whole process in another video, but I saved my ashes because they are a really good mix for souping up some black salt. And I'm gonna spare you me cussing and grinding stuff. So next time we're just gonna jump right into our grinded up ingredients. And we're back. So we have our ingredients here. Now, if you're not aware of what some of these are, the ashes, because of the nature of how I get them with the sacrifice fires, it's got a little bit of everything, super juiced up. I always do them on the full moon. So inherently magical. And then we've got our white sage, which you know has protective properties, same with black pepper. And then our Wacko, which is kind of like a catch-all. It's really good for protection and shielding and da-da-da-da-da. And of course we have our salt for its purification protective properties. So usually I do these in a big container, and my friend Nubian actually had this great idea that she took a Parmesan shaker and put hers in it to evenly distribute, which is brilliant because we domestic and we recycle up in here. So I've got my little jar just for the sake of this video, and what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of each thing and you're going to layer it, kind of like those little sand things you used to make in school. And I'm making a mess already. Now, you don't have to layer it. I prefer to layer it. And you can also add stuff to it. I typically do add stuff to it, and it's like this whole process. But because I like to think the layering gives a better blend personally, but however you want to do it should be fine. I have no idea what order I originally started in with these. Also, I got the shot glasses instead of those fancy little clear bowls because, frankly, they were a lot cheaper. I got them for $5 at TJ Maxx. we're just going to go ahead and dump our last little bits in here. Maybe not the pepper, because there was a lot more of that than I thought there was going to be. We will top off our salt. And we're going to give her a good little stir. We're going to pop our lid on. We are going to shake the crap out of that. Yeah, and there you go. So, what do you do with this? Well, ideally, we use this to put around places we want to protect. I have done house cleansings with this. I have given it to people to put on doorways, thresholds, windows, that sort of thing. Anything that you want to like keep something from passing through that ain't supposed to be there, this is your best bet. You probably could use it for cleansing stuff, like if you wanted to mix it with a little bit of water. Ideally something of a natural source, like if going up on the creek and getting it from the ocean, mix a little bit of this, wash whatever you're wanting to cleanse, and then give it a good rinse afterwards. You should be well and good. But yeah, and if you really want to like go the whole nine, you can put it in a shaker. Like I still have quite a bit big chunks in this, as you can tell. But for the most part, yeah. And even if you want to keep it in the jar and keep it in a room that you want to have protected, that would be a great option as well. And I do want to point out how we have come full circle and ended up back in my kitchen again. After, that's where we started from. If you've been with us that long, probably not. So yeah, that's my basic recipe for black salt. Like I said, you can juice it up a bit. You can put some red pepper in it. You can put some other herbs in it, like rosemary, lavender, all that jazz. And let's be very clear, this is predominantly for protection. You can use it for cleansing, but it is primarily for protection. And yeah. And here we go with the exit. Again, I hope you guys really enjoyed that. I hope you learned from it. If you ever want me to do how-to videos, instruct you on something, potions and stuff like that, juju bags, whatever, just go ahead and hit me a message. Drop me a comment, send me a DM, which leads me to a very special announcement. The Instagram is now live. You can find me on Troll Queen Official on Instagram, which is now our official page for the channel. I will be dropping a link to the page in the description box. You are free to shoot me DMs. I would appreciate it if you like and follow my stuff on there. I'll also be giving little previews to videos before they release. Nothing fancy, just little snapshots and a hint of what we're going to be doing. And I will also be cross-posting previously written articles that I have done that you have not had access to unless you follow my amino group. And we're going to be moving that over to Instagram. It's going to be fun. I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'm very excited about it. I hope you enjoyed our black salt recipe. And as always, like, subscribe, comment, give me suggestions, feedback. I always welcome it. You guys have a great night.